Yo, it's Guido coming at you with Tactics Talk. Bean is back. Actually, his full name is Beanhole Bandit. What does that mean exactly? No, don't say it. I don't. You crazy kids and your internet names. I call him Bean, and he is here in his Leopard PTA Tier 9 German medium tank, and he's on airfield. And this is a first look. There's two reasons I'm doing this. Number one, first look, and number two, the video at all. I'll spit it out here in a minute. I have a hard time. I don't know about you. Do you guys have a hard time with mediums on this map? Ow, that hurt. That's kind of one of the things that happens to me on this map with mediums. I get shot in the side. That other Leopard PTA clearly spawned closer so that he could get up much sooner than Bean did. You saw Bean was way over on the south side and had to cross over to get there. And that's the kind of thing that happens on this map when you try to get to this spot, is you sometimes get biffed in the side. But he's top tier on this, and so what I wanted to see is how does Bean operate? And so far, this is kind of how I operate on this map. And like I said when I started, I do struggle with this map at times because right now he's really reliant on his heavies not screwing up. If his heavies push in and screw up down below him, there's almost nothing he can do unless they can eat a bunch of hit points off the enemy. But this is one of those maps where the first team to push usually loses. Unless there's a nice attrition battle where everyone's very careful, and then it's more or less anyone's game. But it's going to be a clean out of heavies around where Bean is, right behind him, that will precipitate the win or the loss in general on this map. Now the Oh-Ho, I don't know what his plan is, but it is apparently to drive up and lose all his hit points, which he is executing spectacularly. I wonder if he's going to try to come in here tuck. No, he's not. Sometimes they'll tuck in right below and proxy light. See that little V right there? I'm going to actually pause it and show you guys this. One thing you can do if you want to be a really annoying jerk is get into this little V right here, because you're close enough to light everyone and they can't then come out here without getting shot at. As long as you have snipers back there or somebody who has shots. Or at least they can't come out without it being known that they came out. I'll just throw that in for you guys if you want to be super annoying there. Something like a Setter or an E25, or what do they have on the other side? The EBR or a Comet coming in there can really be a problem. Of course, you've trapped yourself. You know, you're probably not getting out of there, so I wouldn't take my top tier medium into that little V, but it is an option. And late game, it's a really good option if you can sneak in there and light those guys up. So the Oh-Ho completes his mission of dying as fast as possible, and we have Bean taking a look at these guys. Now, these are the kind of shots you will get in this position. People raging, oh yeah, get the wheel tank. Oh, that feels so good. Oh, and a little artillery put in there. You know those times when artillery is your friend. There's one of them. Oh, he's going to get the EBR as he tries to get away. Oh, son of a Bisquick. Bean has failed. Hey, guess what's happened behind him? Am I prophetic? Not pathetic. I didn't say pathetic. I said prophetic. Get him. Fantastic. Nice. Took it away from the Progetto, and he gets the kill. So Bean's up to 1 kill, 1,500. See what's happened behind him? His team won. His team won. They own this middle part, and it's clean up on aisle 2, provided they don't just YOLO into everybody. Though there are 2 TDs still sitting up there. 1 TD still sitting up there. That's awesome. Killed him right as I talked about it. Bean's going to make a move, as Meathead would have said. No, he's not. I thought he was going to make one of those pro gamer moves, but he did not. He thinks better of it. I think that's probably a good idea. There's an Oni. If the Oni hits that lightly armored PTA with HE, things will not be good. Only bad things will happen. And the Centurion is there. There he is. I didn't even see him. I had missed that he was there. So they've still got some strength, and at the moment, it's a bit of a stalemate. It looks like they've been able to come back a little bit in the middle, and now Bean is going to do something that good players do. And like I said, I haven't seen this. Wait a minute, he's coming back. Never mind. He's not doing what good players do. He's repositioning, was what I was going to get at that. And that's okay. He's done not a bad job there. What he's going to get out of this is, number one, he's not trapped up top. And number two, he's turtled up against artillery. Notice he waited until he was well dark, and now he's going to go. There we go. Okay, fair enough. I think it looked like maybe they were going to push, and he swung back around to make them think better of it. Now they don't know if he's left. That's really nice. So, and in the end, it was a reposition. Okay, so good players will do things like this instead of just sitting in one spot. He had some pretty good luck up there, but he's got some more work to do. Oh, he missed that guy right there. Holy cow, he's right there. Shoot him. There he is. Oni takes 428. And he backs out thinking, goodness gracious, if I get hit by both Artie, I'm more or less out of the game. The Oni's pushing in, though. I think he... Oh, boy. All right, there comes the enemy. They're all over the Progetto. Looks like Bean's thinking about what to do right here. Bean's going to have to fill us in on what his thoughts were at this point. Is he typing? Tell me you're not typing. What? He has to go to the bathroom. Bean. Bean. He's gone AWOL, folks. Bean has quit. Is he just trying to up the level of difficulty? The game was not far enough out of hand for Bean. Bean decided... Here, oh, we're back. Okay. Whew. I hope everything came out okay, bud. The Centurion. That's a bad spot to have a Centurion. Oh, what? Now this is aggressive because he's going to get in between a lot of different tanks. What is the JT? Oh, boy. What about that guy? That's his rear armor. Ouch! That is the shot he did not want to take. Good news is it did not pin him for too much. He got 355 damage out of it. Oni will take forever to reload. He's going to get a kill on this guy. Bye-bye. Nicely done. He does not drive forward. Think about this for just a second. All right. Just gave it away because the JT was there. But I think one of the reasons he didn't immediately drive forward is he sort of figured maybe the JT was still up there. But now he's found him. So two good reasons. Not only was the guy not up on the right, he was right there in his face. I think he's trying to avoid artillery right here. That's a good plan. But he does not... cannot afford to sit there too long. Because the JT's just going to drive at him. Oh, boy, here comes the cinch. Oh, this seems like the end. How do you survive this? Bean, the magical fruit. The more he eat, is he going to bounce one weirdly? Little, oh! What has happened? Well. How the tables have turned on the Artie dislikers. Look out, Bean! JT, what's he doing? He's not going at you. He doesn't know you're there. Track? No track. What? Oh, and there's the Artie hitting him. The enemy has a M12 and a T4. Where's the T49? The T49's trouble. Look, just about anything that hits Bean right now can more or less take him out of the game. He's looking for the T49. You see how he had his turret turned towards that area? What, this JT has a serious... I don't know what he's doing. Takes an artillery hit. All right, that's fantastic. See what Bean did? He took that shot. He knew he was on a reload. Instead of just driving over here, most people, including me, probably would have went here and just sat there and went, yeah, I'm going to kill the JT, and then got bombarded by the M12. Bean's just trying to complicate the Artie's shot until he's reloaded and comes out just enough to get a shot on this guy, trying to track him. Nicely done. Look at him, right back to cover. That's some good stuff, folks. Mark that down in your book o' tricks. Yeah, there it is. And guess what? Where's the M12, guys? It's over there. So now he knows where the M12 is. That's good SA. Make sure you have that indicator on. Make sure you have that indicator on like he did with the line. Don't use the basic one that just has kind of a blob with a little tiny notch or whatever. Make the long line so that when you get hit, you can swing around, line it up. In this case, it would have been this direction. And you're looking for where they are based on this line, straight down where that indicator came from. That used to be an illegal mod, and then actually it was a legal mod, then it was an illegal mod, and then they put it in the vanilla game. But they gave you an option. So make sure you've got that thing turned on. It's huge SA. Where is this T49? Is it AFK? Pantera drives on. Where was the Pantera this whole time? It looks like he completely blew off Bean and the JT and oh, there's the T49. I guess the Pantera is about to die to the 49. Is that what happens here? I feel like maybe that's what happens here. No! Pantera wins. Pantera wins! And Bean takes his 178 hit points and his great example of playing a light-skinned medium on this tank. And like I said, I do struggle with that. Bean just asked where he is. Was that sarcasm? That might have been sarcasm from Bean. Or he just didn't notice that shot, but I feel like it's more like sarcasm. All right, we'll drive in here. In case you didn't know, you can go up that, especially if you have a nice, agile, fast tank. No problem. I think slow heavies will actually get up it eventually. Yeah, we're going to drive in. How's he going to approach this? Looks like he's going to look for the high ground, or is he actually just going to come around the bottom here? Looks like he's going to come around the bottom. Oh, he's on a runner. Down he goes. Nicely done. 4 kills. 4 kills, 5,000 damage, 1,147 assists. A great example of playing a medium tank on this map, which can be very difficult. And that is the spot, I use the mirror image on the other side, that I usually go with my mediums. And we've been talking about this a lot lately, actually, talking about basics and positioning, and more specifically late game, mid to late game positioning, not just dying in place, trying to find out where you can be more useful. Take this great example of movement with a mobile tank, and once that well dried up and it was no longer a good idea to be there, he moved out and he found some more targets and was able to clean up what was looking to be a pretty bad situation in there, and turned it around for a nice win. Thanks for sending that in, Bean. I do appreciate it. For everybody else, thanks for supporting the channel. And if you feel so moved, there is a PayPal donate button on my page there at the top right. Click away and support the channel. I do appreciate it, and we will see you.